I'm going to show you how to identify and see if you have hidden hardware on your I2C devices. Alright, so if you're anything like me, you got a bunch of stuff like this hanging around that's I2C. Maybe you got a memory chip you want to use. You know, maybe you got, hold on, you know, this little baby here, which is the DS3231 RTC module. But the beautiful thing with it is right there, that little tiny chip, right there, that little tiny one, whatever, can't see it. Oh well, I'm not gonna brighten it up. But anyway, that little chip is 32 kilobyte or 4096, so 4 meg chip. So it's got a lot of memory availability. You can put songs in it, movement patterns, time stamps, things like that. But for as far as Cutsie Whun is concerned, they're going to be using it for the PID tuning values, remote control centerings and limits. It's going to have various reactions like distance from walls where it's going to stop. So the EEPROM chip is incredibly important. I don't care about the RTC. I don't need that. I just need to get the chip, the EEPROM chip working. VISUINO has added a new basic I2C EEPROM component, and he's also updating the DS3231 component. So let me show you how to get it set up. And this works with any I2C device. If you don't know the address for it, or you need to find out what one it is, or if it's working, or if there's hidden stuff on it, you know, run this little sketch and it will show you all the I2C devices that are listed on the bus up 0 to 255. So you know, you have to be careful. Sometimes you might get the wrong address or try to change it in VISUINO when actually you can't change it. Sometimes they're hardware encoded. So if you try to change the hardware I2C address on the bus in VISUINO, then it just won't work. You know, so let me show you a couple things that we've seen and that I've seen and found. This is going to be a long video, kind of, but there's going to be a lot of information in it. To get the basics set up on this kind of sketch, go look for the Instructables by Bowie and Mitov. He's got a good one. He'll show you how to set up the base project. You need to add one I2C device element in your Arduino properties and set a clock of 0.5 or 1 cycle every 2 seconds. I'm using the DS3231 because it has the added benefit of having an EEPROM chip, and there's another component in VISUINO that has specific for a generic type EEPROM. Module I have came with 32 kilobyte of EEPROM, and it also came with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. So here's what happened when I ran it. It came up with two numbers, 87 and 104. 87 belongs to the EEPROM chip, and the 104 belongs to the clock. Now the address select A0, 1, and 2, I think it says there, they changed the EEPROM chip address, not the DS3231 clock address. You can daisy chain multiples. Alright, so I'm going to end this video really quick and make another one, compile it, and show you how to set up this same exact sketch in VISUINO, but add the generic I2C EEPROM component. This way we can begin to get the Arduinos inside of Cutsie talking to one another, and start getting the values hard set. And also there's a protected section in the memory that you can enable and disable and write to for some defaults, for some fail safes on that DS. They're in the memory, so you have to write enable the pin in order to write to that certain in memory in that chip. And you can save defaults to it, like for all your gyro settings and all that, or whatever kind of robot you're building. So let me go ahead and finish this one up, and I will get the next one out to you tonight.